Hello everyone. In today's class we will discuss about nutrition in protozoa. See, there are different types of modes of nutrition in protozoa and they can vary from one protozoan to another depending on their adaptation, their feeding habits. Okay, so let's start. So first is the protozoan have holophytic type of nutrition. The first type is holophytic. Okay, this is the type 1. Now in case of holophytic nutrition, what happens is that the protozoan will produce their own food, okay. Now they do this by using of CO2 and water that through various chemical reaction this will produce dextrose sugar, okay. Now in this type of protozoans there are two important organelles. These are chloroplast and chromatophores, okay. Chloroplast and chromatophores. So this type of organelles helps in production of own food, okay. So this is holophytic nutrition. Now type 2 is holozoic nutrition. Holozoic, okay, nutrition. Now what happens in case of holozoic nutrition is that the organism is dependent on other organism for food. So this process in this type of organism we see phagotrophy, okay. So what happens, suppose this is the amoeba and this is the food. The amoeba will move forward towards the food and it will attach to the food. And in the next stage it will engulf the food, okay. Now this process is called phagotrophy. Now the food can be of various types. For different protozoans it is of different types. It can be another protozoan or bacteria or diatoms or crustaceans or larvae, okay. So these are different types of foods that can be engulfed and digested, okay. This is holozoic nutrition. Now the next is pinocytosis, type 3. Now in this type of organism what happens is that suppose the organism is highly starved, means there is no solid food present outside. So what it will do, it will consume the liquid food, or sometimes the organism needs to take the liquid food. So what it will do, it will undergo this process and this process is known as pinocytosis, okay. So when the organism is starved, it will take in liquid food, okay. It will take in liquid food. We will study about pinocytosis in the next class, where I will discuss about different modes of nutrition by amoeba, okay. In that class I will discuss it in details, okay. So next is type 4. This is saprozoic nutrition. What happens in saprozoic nutrition is that the organism comes in contact with the food that is outside. Okay, suppose this is the organism. It will come in contact with the food that is outside, and this food, first this is the food, suppose it will be dissolved by some bacteria. Okay, a bacteria will dissolve it. First a bacteria, suppose this is the bacteria, it will dissolve the food into small particles so that the food can be absorbed by the protozoan. Okay, right, suppose this is the food, it has been dissolved. So now the protozoan will come in contact with the food, and through osmosis it will take the food inside. Suppose it has come in contact with the food in the next stage, and in the next stage what will happen is that the food will be taken inside the protozoan, and this will be done through osmosis. Okay, I hope this much is clear. The next is mixotrophic nutrition. Okay, type 5. This is mixotrophic. Okay, I hope from the name it is clear. Mixotrophic means mixed, so they consist of different types of or different modes of nutrition. They can possess both phagotrophy and osmotrophy. Phagotrophy and osmotrophy. Now what is phagotrophy? Means engulfing of the full food. Okay, such in the first stage, as we have seen, this process is called phagotrophy. Okay, and what is osmotrophy? When the food is dissolved first outside, and through osmosis the food is taken inside. This is called osmotrophy. This process is called osmotrophy. Okay, so in mixotrophic nutrition we can see phagotrophy plus osmotrophy, or we can see that the organism will produce their own food plus phagotrophy, means there are mixed type of nutrition in this kind of organism. Okay, and the last is type 6, where we see parasitic nutrition. Okay, parasitic mode of nutrition. In these organisms also we will see phagotrophy, that will they will engulf the whole food, or we can see osmotrophy, and other is we can see that they can engulf the blood serum of the host, blood serum of host. Okay, so these are the different types or modes of nutrition in protozoa. Okay, I hope this much is clear. So thank you everyone.